There we go.
Okay, hey everyone, welcome to SVR Sportsbook. This is a live show we do every day at 10:30 Eastern. Today's Friday, January 13th. We got college basketball and NBA going on tonight, and of course the NFL playoffs are one day closer, and that's about it. So some interesting stuff in the NBA. Mike Brenner, you had a winning day in the NBA thanks to the Knicks coming through, which is very impressive. Now let me see.
I did good in college too. I swept the
Yes.
board. Hey, that one game, I forget what it was, but I took the half. St. Mary's. They held that team to 7 points.
Yes, I know. Very impressive call there. Yep.
No, it wasn't an impressive call. Did that team show up, or did the fucking band get off the damn bus and take the floor?
Yeah, that's what
7 points. Beat me. You and Brett Man could score 7 points.
That's what St. Mary's does extremely well this year, which is defense, and so stuff like that. I guess you would expect to happen. I guess the big question today is Cleveland.
I'm not kidding. The coach told him to settle down in the locker room at halftime. Told him, slow down, stop this. I'm not kidding you, bro. It was embarrassing.
So Cleveland, we thought they would bounce back last game, and they didn't. Now they're off of 2 straight losses. Will they bounce back this game? I can tell you right now, I'm gonna just pass on this game totally. Okay. But I don't know.
One thing I will tell you: the 2 teams they lost to are 2 teams that have turned a corner and have learned some defense. Portland being one, and Utah being the other. Both of those teams are so high off of that win. Those are going to be teams to watch as well, Pete. It might be a really good call to stay the hell off of Cleveland. They're again cohesiveness. You got this new guy in the system. They're trying to fit it in. Kyle Korver, and he's 2 for 10 from the field right now. He's not, but that could happen, and an ass whooping could happen anytime you go against LeBron. So.
Yeah. All right. That sounds like
I can't wait. Yeah. Tune into the show because I got some picks today, buddy. I'm gonna be fired.
Oh, nice. All right. Then the Memphis Heat. There were a couple of totals that I took on the overnights pretty quickly. I took the over in Charlotte, Philly. I got it at 209.5. Now it's up to 11 or to 11.5. And I also took the over 214.5 in Memphis and Houston. That's now up to 216. So those are some nice calls there. And
now Memphis is getting healthy again. Chandler Parsons is going to have his 3rd game back. He's getting limited minutes, but he's starting to contribute. Had 14 points the other night. That team will get more dangerous, and you said it earlier in the year, their defense, when they want to lock down on defense, that might be a team to think about going on some unders. What do you think?
Which one?
That?
Which team?
Memphis.
Oh, no.
I know Houston, it could be a track race.
That one I took the over. I think it's tough because they have one of those split personalities, and some of their games have been very high scoring. And then at times
situations in your life.
No. And then at times they do go back to their old style of grinding it out. So in this situation, it's kind of a judgment call each game, but take on a game by game basis. So I took a shot with that they're going to have a healthy scoring game. Of course, Houston's off a loss, so we'll see what happens there.
What do you think about Philadelphia gaining some momentum? This team's playing a lot better ball.
Yeah,
I think that win the other night. Albeit it was just but still that goes a long way. Do you think the lines are reflecting that right now?
No, I think Philly's probably a little bit systemically undervalued at the moment. The big question though is night to night, who's playing and for how long. And based on the line move, I'm guessing that Embiid might be out tonight. He's either going to be out tonight or tomorrow, and I'm guessing it might be tonight.
What's up with this? Because they're just trying to
there's a strategy. Okay. So I'm guessing that now even if he's out, I still might.
When I was young, Dr. J, he didn't take no fucking days off. These guys went out there and pounded that floor every night. I'm a little over. I get overwhelmed with these overpaid athletes.
Well,
I need tonight off. I'm going to take the night off.
No, the competition I think is getting a more intense day in and day out. So that's probably why.
We don't take a day off. Do we take a day off?
No, but I don't know. Yeah, that's a worldwide phenomenon, actually.
I didn't mean to veer off course there, but sometimes that just gets into my crawl. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So maybe if Embiid's out, I would take a Philly at +5 anyway. And I definitely took the over at 209.5, and on the overnight, and it's now up to 211.5. So those are the 2 plays that I bet on the overnights, and I think I'd still like them with the current lines, but a little bit less than.
And you got Toronto, another team coming off of DeRozan, he is just killing it right now. He doesn't play a lot of D, but by God, he can damn sure put some points up when he gets in that zone.
That game didn't have an overnight line, so I didn't look at it yet, but I will have looked at it by the time we do our show.
About one, Milwaukee, or you just didn't bust it
down? Oh no, I did look at that one. That one is well, Miami obviously is struggling right now. Milwaukee has a lot of
28 and 22 the other night.
Yeah.
Believe that?
Yeah, but in general, but in general, Milwaukee's a team that I'm looking to bet on more than Miami right now.
Well, what I like is the other night, Giannis and the Greek Freak had an off night. It's going to happen, and guess what? Someone else steps up, and I like it about that team. Jabari Parker, he's going to be the unseen weapon going forward with that team. Steve Kerr, they just faced Miami, 107-95. That wasn't no walk in the park at the end for them. Steve Kerr said, I'm telling you right now, that Whiteside is a beast. He has a hell of a lot to deal with. And he is. That kid is something. But I'm wondering if he's going to start getting a little tired as the season wears on.
Yeah, I also took a small shot with the over on that one as well at 204.5, but that one hasn't moved, and I like that one a lot less than the other two overs that I took. But yeah, that's an interesting one. Obviously, Milwaukee is a team that 7 points a little bit much, but I would probably lean that way on that one.
Yeah, and look at Portland tonight. I'm telling you, tune into the Odds Couple show, guys. Got some good breakdowns, got some good thoughts, and some good picks because this Atlanta game is very intriguing. Also, you got Al Horford going back home to Atlanta where he played for 9 years, and you can't tell me that's not in his head. Some players rebound off of that, and some players, their teams rally around them. But here's a team that's just devastated with injuries again. Avery Bradley, he's out tonight. Boom, what's his name? The other dude, he's out.
Yeah, and Atlanta's also covered about 6 in a row, I think.
They're starting to turn some corner themselves.
Boston's also gone over like 11 games in a row, so there's some pretty strong trends in that one. Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure.
All the action,
maybe. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I have any opinion on that one. All right, so that's it for.
I'm ready for some football this weekend.
Yeah. Is there anything that you want to mention on NBA before we go on to college?
Just to tune into the show because I got the picks, but I'm going to wait. I'm not letting the cat out of the bag, buddy. So.
Okay, sounds good.
We already got some people chiming in on.
Come on.
What do you guys think? Do you have anything that you think is going to be a big upset this weekend in NFL? A big upset pick?
Upset pick. I think that Green Bay, Dallas, whoever wins, I don't think it'll be an upset unless the Houston Texans got so damn lucky. But I don't see any upsets. But then again, I like Pittsburgh. I like Atlanta to blow out. I think that game's going to be a lot. I love that game. I'm telling you guys, I think this game is going to get out of control. I do. And I think Seattle's going to be in an unfamiliar position, having to chase and come from behind by 2 or 3 touchdowns. And I like it. Atlanta's going to give it to them early and often. But upsets, I don't see any, Pistol Pete, unless you do.
No, not really on the spreads. If Green Bay won outright, would that be considered based on the odds? That would be considered an upset.
Yeah, exactly.
But based on I think my opinion, it wouldn't be considered upset. The only thing that really would be considered upsets would be Seattle and Houston. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I don't think Seattle has a better than market chance of winning, and definitely not Houston either.
Some people got to keep this in mind. Dak Prescott, this season's getting long, it's getting tiring, and now he's at a level he's never been, and this team hasn't been there in a while either. I think it's going to be a hell of a lot of pressure on that kid, and we did see a couple times this year where he was vulnerable. And as the season's wearing on, you got a veteran squad that knows what it takes to get through games like this. Just to beat, I'm starting to really like Green Bay Packers.
Okay, yeah, and the line is climbing up. I'm seeing 4.5 now. So yeah,
Nelson or not, I just like him. I think I don't know, man.
All right, so
and I hate that damn Jerry Jones.
What do you think about that large line? This is another question that came up on the Pats.
Again, we broke it down. This is for me. It's what I love to do first halves for. This is one you got to get it while it's hot. They're going to cover the first half if it's 9 or 10. Boom. They're going to. One thing the Patriots aren't, and they're not stupid. So they're going to get it done early, and they're going to rest guys going into the fourth, if not the late third quarter. So that could be a backdoor cover, guys. I think Pistol Pete. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm staying off that one, slightly into the over, but staying off that one in general.
But then again, we fought this a couple weeks ago, and they won 30-3 against Buffalo. I think it was. I don't know who it was. They demolished, but Brady's on a mission, guys, and he ain't stopping. But I'll leave it at that. I'm cashing on first half.
Okay, and then we got college basketball. A couple of things that I was thinking about. Vaguely leaning under in Brown Princeton, vaguely leaning over in Yale Penn, and the Rider Manhattan. What is an interesting line? I'm going to have to look back at that one. Yeah, and
it flopped, didn't it? Flip-flop.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it makes sense because Manhattan has had the last game they won pretty decently, but before that they had a couple of slew of embarrassing losses in a row. And Riders obviously one of the
slew of them,
and Riders obviously one of the quality teams in the MAC. So in that conference,
when Rider was lighting it up, I think they made the tournament one year. They got real close. That was that run and gun team, run and gun.
Yeah,
but they're not that run and gun. What's the total in that?
It's about 150, which I have no opinion on as yet, but I would probably be leaning Rider for now, but I would have to look at that a little bit more. Yeah, in college basketball, I'm thinking about. I think that Brown Princeton total is a little bit high. You know, they both.
You must love it when there's a small slate like that because you can really get in there heavy and do your deal. You know?
Sure, sure.
Hell yeah.
Both teams have played you know, some pretty athletic games already this year, which is why the total is posted where it is. But I think it's probably going to be a little bit more modest scoring, so I would lean under in Brown Princeton and slightly lean over in the Yale game as well. That one's gotten bet up from 134.5. So
you have an opinion on the spread there?
Which one?
Plus 16.
Oh, no. I mean, I have an opinion, but it's very likely not a valuable one. I mean, I would lean Brown plus 16.
All your opinions are valuable, Pistol.
I would lean Brown plus 16, but not. You know, I wouldn't bet that one. I'm much.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, I'm much more looking at the total for now. Yeah.
Hey, props last night because if I'm correct, SMU, right? They covered those points.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said it. They play tight with them. There ain't no blowouts there.
Yeah, from VMOC.
Here by your St. Mary's Club, by the way, there's been little pop-ups like pretty much the whole show.
Nailed it. Freaking nailed it. Went head to head with me, and I joined.
Pete, yeah, we did go head to head. Pete said, I said the full game too, because that's a lot of points. I said, Pete, something tells me you're going to beat this team by 20 or 30. God darn if they didn't.
Yeah. So I joined. I had to join the group of professional handicappers who have gone squarely head to head with Mike Renner and come out on the wrong side. So it's not a bad group to be in, but kind of an embarrassing reason to be in there. So yeah.
You guys have any thoughts on Toledo Central Michigan?
Well,
no, no opinion on it as of right now. I'm going to look into it more, but which makes sense. But I no opinion on it as of right now.
Defense is going to be optional in that matchup today. So, yep, playoff time, guys. I'm ready. I'm fired up. And Puckheads yesterday, I think Scott Carter he swept the board in hockey. Dana Lane did okay too. He went 2-1 in hockey yesterday. I had one play with Boston. They got their asses handed to them. But Flyers, I'm telling you, Philadelphia Flyers got to figure something out. That team is dire straits. I don't know if anybody's doing a lot of hockey betting, but right now it's a little tricky for me.
All right. Okay. So any other questions? We can wrap it up now, or let's see. We pretty much covered it.
Juan, what's up, Juan?
Oh man,
shout out to Juan White,
baby, quarterback of the team.
You guys have a best NBA player today.
Shout out to Juan White.
God, I wanted to hold on for that show. Oh, Juan, you know what? You're gonna get mine personally. The DM, you know what I'm talking about. That power pick, baby. All right, so you're gonna get mine later. Pistol Pete. Enlighten them. Come on.
What, a best bet?
A best NBA bet. We're getting ready to roll in the studio right now.
I don't know.
I guess, tell you what, hold on there for a couple hours.
Yeah. I'll give a college bet for now, and I'll give Brown Princeton under. There's a 151. A couple 151s. So I'll give Brown Princeton under 151 as my best bet.
You know what's going to happen one day? We're going to be doing this thing, right? And Juan White is going to be on there. He's going to say, "Hey guys, I'm at the San Jose airport in Costa Rica. Come and pick me up. We're going to hold on. We're going to end this broadcast. Matter of fact, take it on the road and boom, head down, pick up Juan White. Man, that would be awesome for real." All right, guys, do us a favor. Also, we're going to be shooting the show later today for Saturday NBA and college basketball. We're not going to leave you hanging over the weekend. All right, going to keep this momentum going, and we just can't tell you enough how much we appreciate you guys. All right, without you, we are nothing, and we love what we do because of you. So that responsible be your bookie and build that bank with Brenner and the Odds Couple, baby.
Okay, sounds good.
Tune in, guys.